Okay, welcome to today's live stream, guys. All right, let's do this. So, quick warm up, 1 minute, and we'll get right into it, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, it's happening. It's happening. What else can I say? I mean, look at this. We have access. So, quick overview. Look, while the stream warms up, okay? We're gonna talk all the improvements, and not just that. We're also gonna test them. I have ChatGPT Plus right here, and we're gonna compare some outputs between ChatGPT 3.5 and GPT-4. Okay, so we'll just wait for a few more people to stream in here. We're live, and then we're gonna take your suggestions and implement those. Good to have you here, guys. All right. Oh, so much happened. And I went for everything and prepared for this. Now I summarized the live stream for you too. So this is really, if you didn't see the live stream, if you didn't read the blog post, if you didn't see their emails, this is gonna be your all-in-one summary right here, okay? Excited to be doing this. A little hype, not gonna lie, a little hype. This is a big moment. We've been waiting for this since, months. All right, let's get into this. So, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, I know music is a little bit loud. That's fine. That's fine in the intro, you know. Okay, let's get into this. Yeah, we good now. Ladies and gentlemen, it happened. GPT-4 wasn't just announced, but also just launched. Right here, if I switch over to my screen, you'll be able to see that with ChatGPT Plus, we are able to switch to GPT-4. Now, the question presents itself. What does this mean? Okay, what does this mean for us, the users? What use cases are going to be better? What new features does it have? What new features does it have that are not available yet? What about the development side of things? We're going to talk about all this. So if you didn't watch this live stream that just happened, if you didn't watch the trailer that just was released, they sent out an email today. If you didn't read the blog post, this video is going to catch you up on everything, plus give you some concrete use cases. So look, let's get right into it. No time to waste. This is a live stream, so feel free to comment and bring your own questions and your suggestions. But I'm gonna blaze through this, okay? I want this to be valuable even to the people that are tuning in that are not here live with us. This is so exciting, okay? So first question, can you get 4 on the free version? No. Very, very simple. You need to have ChatGPT Plus to access this right now. That has been answered. And with that being said, let's dive right into it. So all the links are in the description below. You can check out the blog post. You can check out the trailer, kind of a trailer. You can check out the live stream. It's all valuable stuff. But let's get into it. Let's talk about what changed. And the answer is a lot, but not as much as you might think. Not as much as you might think, okay? So let's talk in practical terms. Okay, I have some notes here and let's go through this. So what did I add? Well, first of all, one of the biggest and most obvious ones is a so-called vision module. This is not accessible yet, so we won't be able to test that today, as you can see right here. But there's a wonderful preview of this in the blog post. So let's have a look at this together. There's this part where you can actually send that image to ChatGPT now, or you'll be able to with the developer tools for now, and then they'll be rolling it out slowly. So this is not accessible for the browser yet again. But you'll be able to send it an image and ask tricky questions, okay? So the key here is it's not just a language model anymore. They're adding a vision model to it too. It's going to be both in one. So you're going to have the reasoning and the wisdom of the language model that is even better now, and we'll talk about that in a second. Plus, you have this vision model. So for example, here he posts this picture, right? And it's obviously, it's kind of a funny meme-like picture from Reddit. And you can ask it, what is funny about this image? Describe it panel by panel. And then it goes ahead, a smartphone with a VGA connector plugged into its charging port. Panel 2, the package, it describes it. And then the humor in this image comes from the absurdity of plugging a large outdated VGA connector into a small modern smartphone charging port. So you take all the insane capabilities from ChatGPT and now you can apply that to images too. So that is the first massive update. Seriously, guys, anybody that has them, spam these emotes, spam these this like Peppo that is, his eyes are popping out. If you have it, all the members, let's do this. This is incredible, okay? You're gonna be able to interface with your pictures, with your photo libraries, obviously, eventually, right? You're gonna be able to load that in and be like, hey, so tell me about, you know, this person. And then it analyzes all the pictures, takes all the data, all the knowledge, all the reasoning contained in those pictures, and you can interface. You will be able to interface with it. This is, honestly, this is impressive. Okay, so that's number one, right? We have the vision module coming in, very impressive. We can't use it yet. What can we use though now? It's better at reasoning. What does that mean, Igor? It's better at reasoning. Well, it's going to be better at solving your problems. Now, what is a concrete example of that? They show a few in here. And as I said, we'll get to the part where we'll be exploring this together and we'll be testing ChatGPT versus GPT-4 in several use cases. And I have to admit, I ran one already. Okay, I ran one. The good old penguin prompt. Write me an essay about 2,000-word essay about penguins. And although it's better at reasoning, it hasn't managed. I said 2,000 words. Look at that, 1,164 words. It's not perfect. But the way to think about this, the way I understand this right now, is it's an incremental upgrade. The vision model is a massive upgrade, all right? But everything else is kind of better. You know, 50% better, 80% better. It's not 100 times better. It's not what those graphs used to suggest. Do you remember those? That little, you know, the little, it used to be like, ooh, this is like ChatGPT, and this is like GPT-4. This is the data it has been trained on. So it's not that type of difference in terms of results. But what it is different in is that it's safer, okay? And this is they have their own way of expressing this, but they essentially say it's way safer. All the guardrails are reliable now. They learned from the mistakes they made in the past, and you can, yeah, rely upon it a little more, okay? So this accuracy on adversarial questions, this got better by 82%. So the guardrails are up, they're there. I'm guessing the Dan prompt will be kind of hard to run here, okay? But either way, so I think that's an interesting fact. It's safer. And here's a big one. Here's a big one. Do we have some good sound effect here to like... Nah, I'm not sure. Maybe we don't. Here's a big one. Let's do it with the robot voice because that just feels appropriate. It just feels appropriate, okay? You can process long documents. If you didn't get that, you can process long documents, okay? They increased the cap on the tokens that you're able to feed it as a developer now. Meaning all the capabilities where it could read your PDFs and the apps that people build, they were very limited. You couldn't feed it like a knowledge base of, you know, 100 pages. Now, there's limits on it too. There's limits on it, mind you. And they're all outlined here in detail if you care about all the details. As I said, this is going to be about the use cases, but it way expanded. It's way larger, and you're going to be able to feed it a lot more of your data, all right? So I think that's fascinating, but this is, again, this is something for the developers out there. What can us normal people that just use this day-to-day inside the browser get from it? Well, I think one of the most interesting ones is they claim that it's more creative. That's another one, okay? So it's going to be more creative. What does that mean, more creative? Well, what they say, and we're going to test this soon, again. Yes, the info is still until 2021. Yes, but it's more creative. So what does that mean? They say right here, again, we're going to test this very soon, but they say it's way better at writing songs, screenplays, and learning your writing style. Okay, that's a big one that I'm trying to get to here. Creativity, look at this. So this is a fantastic example, and I want to demonstrate it on this, and we're going to try this ourselves, right? But effectively, if you go ahead and say, explain the plot of Cinderella in a sentence where each word has to begin with the next letter in the alphabet from A to Z without repeating any letters. That's quite challenging. And right away, we can, you know what? We're live. We're just going to do this. We're going to run this through GPT 3.5, and we're going to see what we get. And this beautifully shows the problem. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, Y. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's actually surprisingly good, I would say. Let's see what GPT-4 comes up with. And this is the first one. This is the first prompt we send on the channel. So let's have a look. And look at that. That actually did not work. Well, see, the perils of being live. Let's try again. Wait, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I see some more creative words, I would say, but essentially, it's kind of a shame that it doesn't save the outputs here. Let's just screenshot it. So let's go back to GPT 3.5, run that again, and then let's compare the results. Let's see. So already you can see, okay, this works to A, B, C, D, but if you directly compare these two results, again, it's just another incremental upgrade. It's more creative. Does this mean it's 10 times more creative? No, but it's just a little more creative. And what all of this that we just talked about, right? Except of the vision model, that is like a mind-blowing upgrade. What all of the other things, more creativity, better reasoning, it's safer, and it can process more documents. All of these 4 things boil down to the fact that it's an upgrade. It's an incremental upgrade, and it's not just an upgrade at the simple use cases. Those ChatGPT handled really well. It's an upgrade in the deep end of the prompts. It's an upgrade for the advanced prompts, for the advanced workflows we've been talking about here on this channel. It really steps up the game when you push its limits, okay? So the more powerful your prompts and the more complex your prompts, the better you're gonna get better results now, okay? They pushed the limits because there was a certain limit. You couldn't write like a 1,000 word prompt that just went extremely crazy. It would get confused and it just didn't work perfectly. You kind of had to either sequence it in multiple prompts or make it more concise or not demand too much of it. That just expanded, okay? And I think from everything I'm reading in between the lines here, and look, this is no like official like information, but from everything I'm reading here, it seems to be about 30 to 80% better at these various tasks. So whenever you ran into this wall with your prompts, they might have just broken down that wall or moved it is maybe a better way to visualize it. They moved that wall. It still exists. It's still not omnipotent. It's still not God, right? But it's just a whole lot better at the things that we wanted it to be. So with that being said, let's do a quick comparison of these two outputs. For that, I would need to find my desktop, which I'm sure I will be able to do. Maybe not. Maybe not. Where did the screenshot go? We're just gonna do this. But let me tell you this. It failed at the penguin challenge. It didn't get me exactly 2,000 words, although I asked for it. Okay. How in the heck, out of all the things that I could get stuck on, I get stuck on finding my desktop. It's kind of hilarious. Okay. I think I've got it. So, you know what? Let's do this. Let's screenshot this response. And now that we have this response, we can open it up. Right here. And then we go and we say new chat. Oh, this goes over here. We say new chat. We switch to GPT-4. Right, like that. And then we give it the same prompt. And we compare the outputs like this, all right? There you go, perfect, perfect. So, curious to see what it gave us here. So, I think this is a good way to look at it. So, in one of them, explain the plot of Cinderella. Maybe, wait, I have one last idea on how to optimize this. All right. This is great, this is great. So, the black logo, GPT-4, this GPT-3. So let's have a look. So both of them kind of fulfill the thing we've been going for here, right? It works. It works. A, B, C, D, E, both of them represent the Cinderella story, but let's look at the details here. What changed? So this began with an actual word. Instead of just saying A, it says abandoned, bullied Cinderella, dances elegantly, fairy godmother helping, instant kismet. Lost magic novelty, opulent prince quickly rescues. Seeking true unconditional, vivacious, wedded Xanadu yielding zenith. Interesting. And what happened down here? It falls apart in the middle of it if you look closely. So there's an A in here, right? With a vivacious, wondrous, young Zephyr arrived. And what's going on here? Here it just went crazy. This is not what we asked for at all. And if you, just like me, try to push ChatGPT to its limits, you will realize ChatGPT 4 pictures working? No, not yet. Not yet. We don't get to test that yet. But a lot of other things too, which we'll test now. You will realize that it falls apart at a certain point. You can't push it infinitely. You can't ask it. There's only so many more times you can ask it for 10 more ideas, right? You all know that. You ask it for, like, give me 10 ideas, then you say 10 more. It does a good job. It gives you 20 in total. But then once you ask for, like, give me 10 more, it starts falling apart. And if you tell it 10 more, like 5 more times, it starts regurgitating the same answers. So this is the one that I've been excited to explore here, okay? I really want to look at ideation as one of the main use cases. How does this stack up against GPT 3.5? Okay, so let's do just that. Very simple prompts we're going to test here today, okay? All right, so let's just go with give me 10 ideas for a YouTube video, just because that's familiar, about artificial intelligence, and then say concretely focus on language models and their applications for everyday use cases. Quite simple prompt. This is GPT 3.5. So let's see what this comes up with and let's evaluate. All right. 3.5 has the better result though? I don't think so. I think GPT-4 right there kind of hit it on the head with that Cinderella example. It was more creative. The words were better. It didn't use filler words and it legitimately fulfilled your request. So now, or just give me catchy YouTube titles for your ideas. Okay. So let's see, this is still GPT 3.5, ChatGPT, right? Is ChatGPT 4 only available on Playground Pro? It's also available on Playground Pro, but it's also available in here, as you'll see in a second. So just to test this, let's see. So we have like texting just got smarter. And really what we want to be, give me 30 more, right? If we do this, what we're looking for here is for repetitive examples, right? So I guess I would have to read all of this, but let's see. Customer service, better healthcare, personalized language learning, content creation revolution. Okay. The next big thing, language models. This is repetitive. The next frontier in AI, natural language understanding. That's kind of the same thing we heard before. Art of conversation and the science of language. This is decent. It's pretty good. What happens if we say 30 more? And then we're going to test the same prompts in GPT-4, all right? So I'm curious to see if it can go further, because this was one of the biggest limitations. When brainstorming ideas, you really ran into this wall where it was like, okay, it just keeps repeating itself. Understanding their limitations, the battle against fake news, that's a new one. Can they create art? That's a new one. So let's just go ahead and be like, let's see, how often does social media occur here, for example? One time. Okay, that's decent. How often does science? One time. Okay, that's pretty good. Healthcare. Health. 4 times. Right. So twice in one title, here in one title. So across all the ideas, it used health 4 times. Okay. Interesting. Now, it's a little bit of a shame that we don't have the history here. But I think what we can do is we can just copy this one-to-one. So I have a notepad open here on the second screen, and we'll just use the identical prompts. And we'll simply see if it, again, repeats some ideas. Like health, it repeated multiple times. I believe it used it in 3 titles. And yes, we're pushing it, of course, but that's what this is about. So we did that. Then we said, give me 30 more. And I suppose that the temperature of this is set to a level where it's quite creative, quite out there. So if you didn't know, the temperature setting regulates how much variation it brings into the prompts, how creative it gets, or how out of the box it kind of thinks. So let's try the same thing in GPT-4 here, shall we? Okay, GPT-4, and let's begin with the same thing. So let's see if there's any obvious differences here. So I'll post the first prompt. Let's see what it does. Oh, wow. So look, right away, it leads with the title. That's amazing. I love that. I love that. Okay. 2 tabs, one for GPT 3.5, one for 3.4. That's actually a good idea. Let's see if that works. That's a great idea. Appreciate that, Miguel. How did you get GPT-4? So all you need is ChatGPT Pro, and then you can switch to GPT-4 in here. If you just tuned in and you wanna hear all the key features, go back to the beginning of the video. About 1 minute in, I recap everything. The biggest upgrade is probably the vision model, which we don't have access to right now. I signed up for the API early access. Okay, so I've run this prompt like a gazillion times myself. I always look for YouTube ideas, and I always test it on ideas around artificial intelligence to begin with, okay? I can already tell you, from a non-data driven perspective, purely subjective, yes, this is more creative. Like, as simple as that. I don't know if you're looking for like some complex research 10 minutes after the release of this thing, but just from a subjective and first impressions perspective, this is better. This is better, and there's more variety in here. So interesting, and it's still writing. Meme generation with AI. Look at that. This is one I've never seen before in the suggestions. Interesting. Interesting. What else? Are you getting 4 in Playground? Yes, they have Playground 4 now, where you can play with it. Yeah, on jobs and layoffs. That's an interesting question, Chandler. How much effect this technology is having on jobs and layoffs. I just recorded a massive video today talking about strategies to save yourself from this, new AI-dominated economy we're kind of entering right now. So I poured all my thoughts into that. Actually, yeah, it's a great video. So you can look forward to that. I also had a researcher help me research that one. So that's really going to be an excellent video. Finished now. Editing will be done in a week. Okay, so this is just to get back on track here. So I can tell you, just subjectively, decoding fake news, the quality of this is just higher. Just straight up. I've run this prompt so many times. The quality of this is excellent. Let's see what it does if we hit it with the follow-up prompt. Let's see what happens here. So give me catchy YouTube titles for your ideas. It kind of did that already by itself, right? It kind of did it by itself because it's smarter now. All right. It has better reasoning. It has better problem solving, as I mentioned. Okay, so it's a little slower, but I can't hold that against it. Probably all of the 90,000 people that watched that live stream, or like at least half of them, are trying this out right now, right? Just went live. I don't think anyone is safe, in my honest opinion. That's a good point, but I think some points in that video, like if you're ready to adapt and you build your skills and you expect this, you're gonna fare better than the people that, put on their blindfolds and pretend like this is not happening. Because, I mean, how can you pretend that this is not happening? Look, we have 500 people in the room right now. And everybody here is curious on how to get the most out of this thing. And it's live. It's here. Look, I just asked it for 30 suggestions. Or no, I'm about to ask it for 30 suggestions. So look at that. This right here, this title. This is excellent. Look at that. It included a very memeable. This has never been an output of ChatGPT 3.5, okay? It never used lol exclamation mark in a title. I know this might sound like a stupid example, but I just want you to realize the implications of this for all the other use cases here. We're generating YouTube titles. I mean, what the hell? Think about what happens once you start using this for maybe some more meaningful tasks, I suppose. Listen, I gotta hit it with this follow-up. This is a mean one. Give me 30 more. Give me 30 more. Oh. Network error. Okay, let's try again. Is that because we opened the second one? Maybe. Nice. It shows this Fred tab. That's kind of cool. And it continues as the ChatGPT. This is perfect. So how to write an effective prompt. Yeah, man, that's what this entire channel is all about. Yeah. How to submit an image to ChatGPT-4 to analyze it. Gabrielle, that's a great question. It's not available yet. It's only available to developers, and you have to apply for early access to the ChatGPT-4 API. All we have right now is little demos. He showed off one demo on the live stream, which I want to look at shortly. But all we have right now is little examples they provided us with, like this one right here. Where is it? Right here. So for example, you send it an image and then you ask, what is funny about this image? Describe it panel by panel. And then it gives you what is funny about that image. Isn't that incredible? Because like all the AI, like image generators are great. But for, you know, for most people, it's like, I don't use art in my daily workflow. This is fascinating. It's beautiful. There's the copyright issue, sure. But it's not very practical. Once you're going to be able to upload an image of, you know, an infographic and then use that, or, you know, I'm going to be able to go into my YouTube analytics, just screenshot some data, feed it to ChatGPT, and then converse with it, right? I'm going to be able to interact with it. How amazing is that? So let's review that. That's what I'm really looking forward to, doing like some data crunching with it. Because what he showed, and we can look at the video if you guys want. I don't know, maybe leave a comment in chat. Do you want to watch the trailer together? I think that'd be exciting. This is really well produced and there's a lot to talk about in here. And in the live stream, it was really more developer focused. So they showed, for example, I'll just give you a quick recap of the live stream. They showed you how you could feed it an error message without giving it context. So like you ask it for a script and then you just copy paste the error message into GPT-4 and it solves the error. Before that, you kind of had to establish context and say, all right, so this is this error message appeared. How would I debug it? And then you post the error message. Now you can just give it to it straight up. So again, this is not completely groundbreaking, except of the vision module. Again, I think that is really groundbreaking. But all the other stuff are kind of like incremental improvements and improvements on its advanced capabilities. So yeah, you could give it an error message and it just solved the coding problem for you. They also showed this incredible example, and we'll get right back to evaluating the results, but they showed this incredible example in the live stream, which is all about evaluating or like doing taxes. So it can do your taxes now. Yes, it has a cutoff in 2021. Oh, look, that's us. But it can do your taxes. And what you can do is you can actually quiz it like, oh, there was a change in tax deductions for, I don't know the precise example, but there was a change in tax deductions for, where is that? Did they take it down? Wait, I'll do this because I know, guys, by the way, all the links are in this video's description, all right? So what you can do is you can just go to the stream as you are right now. And here at the bottom, you kind of have links. And if you click this one, it should lead you to the stream right there. Right. So there's the blog post. And yeah, it would be really interesting to see its programming skill. Johan, you're going to love this stream. Just feel free to watch it. This is really more like developer focused. I feel like if you're a normal person and if you just listen to everything that I summarized, you kind of got the gist of it. But there was this example here in the end. I want to pull that up quickly for you guys. Oh, you're not seeing the screen. My bad. So what I did is just in the description of my live stream, you can find a link to this. There's a YouTube icon next to it. And then if you go here, right around 1 hour and 7 minutes, I believe, something around here, you'll see the example of him doing his taxes with GPT-4. But this is really like developer focused, this stream. Yes. Is GPT-4 up to date? No. It still has the cutoff in mid-2021. So they show a bunch of the image capabilities. I thought this was really funny. They take this picture of the squirrel and they feed it to GPT-4 and they ask, what is funny about this picture? And then it goes ahead and tells you the image is funny because it shows a squirrel holding a camera and taking a photo of a nut as if it were a professional photographer. It's a humorous situation because squirrels typically eat nuts and we don't expect them to use a camera or act like humans. Like perfect, right? Perfect description of why this image is kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know if this image is actually funny, but I guess it's kind of funny. But what I wanted to get to is this part where he showed the text capabilities. And this is really mind-blowing. Check this out. So he goes ahead and he trains the system and says, you are text GPT, a large language model trained by OpenAI. Carefully read and apply the text code, being certain to spell out your calculations and reasoning so anyone can verify them. Spell out everything in painstaking detail and don't skip any steps. Okay, so this is the instructions they used to initiate this chatbot. And then it goes ahead and it tells its concrete situation. Like it tells it, hey, this is here's the question. Alice and Bob got married on April 5th, yada, yada, yada. They have a home of which Alice furnished 40% of the maintenance cost. They give all the details, right? Remaining 60%, like all the payment plan, and like Alice and Bob's income is 36,991 and 41,990 respectively. So very precise. Alice and Bob take the standard deduction from 2007 to 2019. Bob lived separately. What is the standard deduction for 2018? And he even brought up, this is something like, guys, if a normal person is supposed to research this, like you don't. You just go to your accountant, you ask them, they'll figure it out. You'll pay quite a bit of money. But now you could literally go in here and ask it, okay, this is my situation. What does the calculation look like? And you could just send the result of this to your, tax, to your accountant. That's what I'm trying to say. You could just send the result to your accountant. And then either he would be like, oh, yes, but there has been this one change that you're not aware of. But if it's data from 2018, which is actually quite beautiful because, right, a lot of the tax issues and deductions, they don't happen within 2023. You're kind of dealing with 2020, for example, and it has the data on 2020. And it's up to date on US taxes in 2018 and 19 and 20. The cutoff is mid-2021, right? So you could just take the output from ChatGPT, send your accountant an email, and all of a sudden, boom, you just did their job. And all they're gonna do is say, yep, that sounds about right. Time to learn mining. That's kind of becoming a meme now, right? Like, what are we all gonna do with our jobs? Well, learn mining, bro. That's kind of the go-to answer. Just learn mining. Like, pick up a pickaxe and, that's not gonna get replaced by any language or vision model anytime soon. Is the API they showed in the Discord server already available? Daniel, that's an excellent question. So I believe, so all you get as a mere mortal is you get to sign up to the early access. So good question. Not 100% confident on answering that. If anybody in chat knows, please do so. And yeah, manners, take your leg down. Dude, I'll do whatever I want with my leg, man. I'm at home. I'm looking at GPT-4. This is a new era. I'll sit however I want. My apologies if it disturbs you, but hey, I just want to be comfy. Okay, so look, let's get back into this, okay? Let's talk about the results. So what we did here, just to refresh your mind, is we generated 10 YouTube video ideas and added, and it gave us titles for that, okay? Then we said, give me 30 more. And as I said, I have extensive experience with this particular prompt because, I look for good YouTube video ideas surrounding AI all the time. And as I outlined before, something like this never appeared with ChatGPT, all right? So what else do we have in here? Let's look at some of these. Smart summaries, AI-powered speed reading techniques. Ooh, that's good. Okay, from science fiction to reality in everyday life. Okay. That's a really good title too. Oh, guys, let me tell you, this is just better. I just tell you straight up how it is. This is just better. Some of these are just way better than whatever was able up until now. The world of AI-powered newsletters, personalization and curation. Oh my God, these are so good. Guys, Wait, I think I need to do a quick little good old, like, you know, a copy paste into a new node thing. And I'm gonna review some of these. This is too good. Are you kidding me? Okay, so remember what we did before? We looked for health, because I remember with this prompt, it always used to resort to health. And it gave us 4 occurrences of the word health in the ideas. 1. Okay? And it's not even the main focus. It's not even in the title. It's just in here. So what happens if I say 30 more? So is it more creative? Check. Is it faster? No, because a lot of people are using it, but that's not the point. So is it better at reasoning? Well, obviously it's better at solving my problem here and arriving at unique results, right? And so it's better at reasoning, it's better at creativity, it's better at intaking long documents, it's safer, which is kind of, you know, for the user, that's kind of, god damn it. And then we have the vision module. So fascinating stuff. Let's look at more of these outputs. Do you guys have any suggestions? What prompts should we test here, before and after? Any tips for newbie? Yeah, go on my channel and check out the ChatGPT for Beginners playlist. I made a playlist, all 3 videos. You can watch those back to back, and you're gonna get up to speed with some of the advanced people I see here in chat. Is GPT-4 actually enabled in ChatGPT? So yes, it is. If you have ChatGPT Plus, look at this. So they even showed us reasoning 3 out of 5. Conciseness 2 out of 5, conciseness 4 out of 5, and reasoning 5 out of 5. So honestly, from what I'm seeing here, I'm sorry, GPT 3.5. I'm so sorry. It's been a good run, you know. We had a great time together, a lot of memories. But I think this is it. I think it's time to move on. We're dumping GPT 3.5. All right. What the hell is happening here? I mean, this is, look at that. 70 ideas for YouTube videos. And they're good. They're good. None of these are repetitive, guys. This is impressive. Yeah, give me some prompts that you want to compare. Let's just do it. Test with image. Yeah, the image thing is unfortunately not available yet. Not available yet. How do I access GPT-4? You need ChatGPT Plus. So if you upgrade, you get access to, you know, this new dropdown, this new option in the dropdown. Yeah, this just seems superior. So, you know, guys, I have to do it. I have to do it. Write me a 400 word. What are we gonna do? Poem. No, let's do essay about penguins. And my apologies, English not first language. These things happen. But luckily we have ChatGPT and it does it. So as you might know, on this channel, we love to run penguin essays because penguins are just really good at adapting. And, you know, we are too. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. As a human species and as an individual. Ooh, this is getting really meta. Let's not go that deep. Either way, look, penguins are fascinating species of flightless birds that are found. Okay, this sounds... Okay, this output I kind of know by heart by now because I ran it like 200 times. I used this to test a lot. In conclusion, yeah, it still does the good old in conclusion. Oh, wait, but this is GPT 3.5. Aha. Okay, my bad. Let's do this again. Let's do this again with GPT-4. So it does this thing where it uses in conclusion and then gives you the conclusion. It does this thing where it kind of starts the same way. Let's switch gears here. GPT-4. And let's see if the suggestion from chat earlier works. If I can run, yeah, only one message at a time. Okay. So it gives us a title, and it titles the paragraphs, which is an improvement, I would say, right? Let's see some of your prompts while this writes. Let's see. Best strategy for tax reduction. That'd be, yeah. You need a little bit of creativity for that, huh? Let's see, how many parameters do you know? I don't know, that's too open-ended. From where do I use GPT-4? Just go to chat.openai.com, and if you have the GPT, ChatGPT Plus, you can access it. Complex calculus problems. I believe I heard nothing about its improvements on the mathematical side. I think it's still mediocre at that. Yes, GPT-4 has a black icon, Daniel. Correct. So as you can see, this is how you differentiate it. Just like the thumbnail of this video, it's kind of their, you know, it's their way of communicating that this is the pro version. Palindrome essay. That's a funny one. Let's do that. I love that. CTRL. This is a great input. So for all you non-coders out there, palindromes are words that are the same, or like text that is the same if you read it backwards, front and back, right? If I remember this correctly. So look, this is a fantastic prompt that we're gonna run right now. So, okay. But first, let's evaluate this. So it gave us titles, that's new. Ooh, it starts with the characteristics. I actually enjoy this more. Just as a human being, I enjoy this more, starting like this. Maybe I'm a little biased because I'm super excited about this coming out and I'm kind of hyped up right now, but intriguing world of penguins exploring their biology. Nah, this is better. Nah, this is just better. It's just better. It's just better. Let's look at the conclusion. It stopped doing the good old, the terrible in conclusion and then give us the conclusion thing. Penguins are undeniably fascinating creatures that have adapted remarkably. Okay, great stuff. This is, okay, it's better in the conclusion. I like the way it opens with like emotional things that you can connect with right away. Without any further guidance, this output is better. All right, let's try the palindrome. So write me an 400-word palindrome essay about penguins. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, it's a challenging task due to the nature of palindromes. Okay, so you can do a shorter palindrome. So yeah, this would be a massive challenge. I realized that when you said that, but I still wanted to test it. So let's see. So palindrome, as you can see here, each letter, word, and sentence would need to be the same, read forwards and backwards. But let's see what it comes up with, and then let's plug this into ChatGPT and like GPT 3.5 and see what that gets. Yeah, 650 people on the stream. Yeah, that's amazing. Good to have you guys here. We cover, oh, by the way, everybody that's here, if you're enjoying this, if you learned something, if you just tuned in the beginning, we have a summary of all the things happening. That's for all the people that tuned in. And for all the people that are here right now, hit that like button for me. It really helps out the channel, and I never ask for it. And everybody gives me, you know, everybody tells me, Igor, you got to do those call to actions. What are you doing? You're just delivering content all the time. And I'm like, hey, but that's what I do. So if you could hit that like button, I would really appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. This is, you know, a rare occasion where I ask for that. I should do it more. No harm. Come on, guys. Hit that like. Love your channel. Appreciate that, man. I do my best. Yeah, so we do live streams. We do videos about ChatGPT, and we cover Midjourney. Those are kind of the main focuses. And we talk about AI trends too, but mainly this is a ChatGPT focused channel. You can find a lot of tutorials. If you're advanced, I would recommend the 5 more secrets to writing video. You're definitely gonna find some gems in there. Like prompt number 3 from that video is incredible. And if you're a beginner, check out the ChatGPT for Beginners playlist. I have a free ebook. I also have a paid ebook, and I'm working on a course. That's kind of the summary for everybody just tuning in. Anyway, good to have you guys here. If I have ChatGPT Plus, do I automatically get GPT-4 now? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, so it wrote the essay as it predicted, right? But then in conclusion, it used in conclusion again. No bueno. But here, now here's a short palindrome related to penguins. A Santa lived as a devil at NASA. What? The palindrome, while not directly about penguins, captures the idea of something residing in a cold environment. They said it's gonna be more creative, not insane. What does a Santa lived as a devil at NASA have to do with penguins? Okay, at least it acknowledges that it's not even, I guess it's not even close. Come on. Captures the idea of something residing in a cold environment, like Santa Claus or penguins. Creating a longer palindrome that makes logical sense and is directly related to penguins is extremely difficult due to the constraints. I know that it's extremely difficult. That's why we're asking ChatGPT. All right, so let's try the palindrome in good old ChatGPT 3.5. I mean, hey, it's been 3 months since we had the pleasure, but I think this is the end of it. This prompt shall end you, my friend. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. It just completely ignores our request. It doesn't even acknowledge that this is an impossible task. It just completely ignores. More prompts, guys. Hit it. Come on, hit that chat with interesting and challenging prompts. Let's get into the deep end of this. This was a fantastic suggestion. Let's do more. But look at that, GPT 3.5, it completely ignored what we wanted. It was just like, man, don't even bother. Don't even bother. What are you asking for? You know this is impossible. I'm just going to give you a normal essay, all right? And that's what it did. It doesn't even attempt. It doesn't even acknowledge that we wanted a palindrome. So, yeah, although the other one was, you know, I mean, Santa and NASA is, I don't know how related that is to penguins, but it at least acknowledged the fact that it's not able to do that. So let's see. Let's try another one. New chat. What you guys got? Jailbreak GPT-4. So I don't know. Does it still work? I don't keep myself updated on the latest versions of that. Let's see. Jailbreak prompt. You guys really want the jailbreak prompt? Okay, I would love to try it. Can you guys try the jailbreak prompt? Okay, let's see. Let's do this. So the way this usually worked, okay, let's go through it. You guys wanted, I'm here to deliver. So let's see if we can find my live stream on that. Then ChatGPT. You guys remember the live stream where we did the same thing we're doing today, just with jailbroken ChatGPT, with Dan ChatGPT? Let's see. So I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to find my video through search instead of going into my videos, but this should work, right? Because in the description of this video, what we're doing here is in the description of that video, it links to the Reddit thread. And then the Reddit thread, oh, here's my video, I guess. And then in the Reddit thread, they keep updating it because, you know, Redditors do what Redditors always do. They push things to the limit, which, you know, can be very valuable sometimes. 1.9 million subscribers. What was that little glitch? No. We knew out here. Is the paid course going to instruct us how to make a mobile app with GPT-4? No. The paid course is going to teach you how to craft prompts and how to craft prompt workflows or sequences like a pro. It's going to hold your hand step by step. First, we're going to solidify your foundations and show you all the possibilities. And then we're going to go step by step and expand. And I'm going to hold your hand all the way to crafting prompt sequences and implementing super advanced prompts into your prompt sequences. That's what the course is going to be about. It's going to be kind of a roadmap for all ChatGPT power users. Yeah. Or anybody looking to become a ChatGPT power user. So, okay, with that being said, let's open up this Reddit thread, see if the good old guys at Reddit, you know, did their job. Long form content. So, Lewis, I did this right in the beginning before the stream. This was actually the one I tried. I asked it for a 2,000 word essay, and what it delivered to me, I can spare you that exercise, is 1,000, right here, this is what I got, 1,164 word essay. So it didn't hit that. Apparently the longer documents, the longer capabilities are going to be available through Playground and to the developers. Probably not in this interface, but don't quote me on that. So let's see about this Reddit thread. Let's try the jailbreak prompt, shall we? Randall, so prompt engineering. Yes, exactly. Yes, it's kind of a masterclass in prompt engineering. Yes. From where can you access this course? Nowhere yet. We're still building it out. I'm taking my time. It's been in development since December. I really want to make this as good as possible. Not looking to rush this out. Looking at launching in April. Yeah. Reddit is down. Are all the Redditors discussing GPT-4? Okay, so I think we're not going to be able to, you know, use this prompt. And yeah, it has been patched. Okay, so Reddit down. Maybe let's leave this open, but for now, let's put a pin into this and move on. So what else shall we try? Let's look. Thanks for those comments. For 3 hours already. Okay, then my bad. Okay, so what else can we try? Dan is not going to work right now. Honestly, I don't even know if Dan is still a thing. If they didn't like, I know they patched it like 15 times, but maybe there's a new version, you know. Ask ChatGPT-4 about GPT-3. Interesting. So, or like, let's ask, what data are you trained on? Specifically, the cut-off date for your training set. I think this should do it. I'm ChatGPT, an AI language model. Let's see. Long form content. We talked about that. Iambic parameter poem. I have no idea what that is, sir. But you know what? Maybe that's exactly the type of thing that we should be trying here. Maybe not though. I don't know what that is. I don't want to run the risk. How do you use images? Not available yet, sir. Not available yet. 100 ways to tie my shoes. Chris Lannon. That's kind of a cool one. Okay, so let's test its creativity. So it says September 2021. There you go. All right. So let's look. Let's do the comparison. So ChatGPT 3.5 list 100 ways to tie my shoes. Ooh, look at that list. Ask illegal things. Sir, do you want me to go to jail or what? Who's going to be creating all that ChatGPT content for you if I'm in jail? Come on. Let's not do illegal things. You know, the world is a beautiful place. There's place for all of us. Just, you know, need to find a way to contribute to society while maintaining your moral integrity. No need to do illegal things, guys. The internet is such a wide place. Everybody can find a home these days. Okay, so with that little rant being over, we have 100 ways to tie your shoes. Okay. I know one. I don't know about you guys, but I know that, like, you know, the classic knot where you kind of like, and then you have the two, you know, you tie that together and it's done. The knot where if a person pulls like one of the lines, it just all falls apart. That's the one I know. I don't know. What's the name of that? I guess it's the standard knot. Maybe obvious, huh? So let's do this. And then let's test the same thing on GPT-4 here. And then we can compare. Great suggestion with the two tabs, by the way. You guys are smart. Test the input limit. Okay, we can ask it about that. What I tried, I can tell you what I tried. I tried feeding it the entire blog article here. And I asked for a summary. But this was too long. So I went kind of from here to here. I can tell you what it can do, and then we can work backwards from that. I do like that idea. Let's find the limits of the browser version. So if I open this up, close, paste, crash my computer. Okay, let's see, how many words is this? Okay, so 4,500 words is too much. How much can it handle? We'll find out soon after looking at 100 ways to tie your shoes. Oh no, it's describing them. Oh no. Okay, so standard bow, bunny ears knot. Yeah, I think this is the one I know, huh? Create two loops with each end. It gives you a tutorial on how to tie it. This is pretty crazy. That'll be a great live stream, huh? Let's generate 100 ways to tie your shoes with ChatGPT and then actually do it. Yes. I'm sure that the 5 viewers that would tune in would love to see that. How do you get the GPT-4 version? My man, all you gotta do is have ChatGPT Plus. And if you go to the interface, you have a little drop down up here and you can pick GPT-4. I won't do that right now because, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. But these 10 options should, let's say I asked for 100. No need for details. Just give me the names. So see, this is the first case where I would say GPT 3.5 performed better than GPT-4. Fair enough. No big deal. Simple follow-up prompt. It apologizes. It's okay. It's okay. Is the image input available in this interface? No, it's not. That's only available to developers for the API, which you can sign up for right now. It's an early access. I've tried it, but it seems to me that it's still GPT 3.5. Aha, read on top. Good points. There aren't 100 different ways to tie shoelaces, but there are many creative Nico, you're the man. Nico, thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. You just saved me. Look, I thought this was the first output by GPT-4 that is actually worse than GPT 3.5, but turns out there's no 100 ways. Here are 10 popular ways. And this, again, hallucinated. Like, okay, let's test this. So what happens if I take the helix knot? What the hell? That sounds fancy. The helix knot. What happens if I Google that or DuckDuckGo that or whatever? Yeah, guys, oh my God. I think it's spot on. Nico, thanks so much. This is no way to tie your shoes. Are you kidding me? Who ties their shoes like this? Show me the man that ties their shoes like this. This is... What the heck? What is a zipper sinnet knot? Yeah, you're right. So actually GPT-4 is smarter and it realized that there's no 100 ways to tie your shoes. What the heck? Who does that? This is... Okay, wait. Shoes. Somebody ties their shoes like this? No. I guess this lady does. But that's not it. This is like a paracord. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. What do you guys think? Like, this is sick. It actually, yeah, I missed the statement. I mean, sorry, I'm a little excited here. But there aren't 100 different ways. And GPT 3.5 just gave us 100 ways, independent of the fact that there aren't 100 ways. Super interesting. So now it goes ahead when I said I asked for 100, although it told us there's no 100. I asked for 100. It goes ahead and says, although it's challenging to list 100 unique ways to tie shoelaces, I can provide you with a list of 20 different shoelaces without going into detail. Okay, as I wanted. So, okay, spiderweb lacing. Let's just test this, like a quick Google search test. Shoes. I don't know about the spiderweb lacing method, but it seems like a legit way to lace your shoes. And all of this, yeah, this is just... It has been hallucinating. Interesting, man. Thank you so much, Nico. I appreciate that. Yeah, so let's try something else. Nickton. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Send an image link from Google, then to explain it. I would love to, but as I stated before, this is not available yet. If you look at it, if you go to new chat, you're gonna see that we have the GPT-4 model, but there's no ability to send pictures yet. This is only available through the developer API, which isn't available yet. GPT-4 doesn't hallucinate. Yeah, they specifically stated it hallucinates less. So it's not perfect. So let's keep testing this. I think this is just a funner way of doing this than doing this by yourself, right? Let's just keep testing this. While I litter my table with these rings, I really have to like put an additional layer on it. Anyway, let's see. What if you ask it to write a 300-word poem about McDonald's only using 10 letters? I like it. I like it. We're getting creative out here. Joe Phillips, you got it, man. Let's see. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So wait, how do I get you on here? Add to broadcast. Perfect. I think that's a good idea. So Okay, let's begin with GPT 3.5. The good old GPT 3.5 that I right now see no reason to return to. So this is what we get. Bold gold M, crowd loud B, fries rise high, ice spy glee. Not bad, honestly. That's quite good. That's quite good. This is impressive. Let's see what this gets us. Paste image URL. Ooh, control. You coming in hot with those ideas. We can try that. Only 100 messages in 4 hours. Yeah, no worries. We can exhaust my account. Don't worry, guys. You can watch this and then you can try yourself. Image URL. We'll try that next. Long form text output. Yes, I talked about it briefly. So apparently, we're going to test it live. The browse version, that's what we're going to do next. We're going to look at, so 4,500 words it can't do. That's the only thing we were able to establish. This is, okay, no, that's actually input. We wanted this summarized. So this is too long. Maybe let's cut that in half and see how it performs, see if it can do it. Yeah, okay, so one point that I would add is this is no 300 words, sir. Sir GPT 3.5, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so this seems to work. It's still writing. Okay, it's a little repetitive, but what a constraint we put on it. I mean, McDonald's only using 10 letters. Okay, this is not really about McDonald's though. It's kind of just repeating itself. I gotta say it followed the instructions more precisely, but it's not a nod, a monad man. Can anybody clarify what does this have to do with McDonald's? I actually prefer this one, but it just completely ignored this. Okay, so this is the first use case where I would say GPT 3.5 did better, although it did completely ignore our request here, which it does a lot. Interesting. Okay, so everybody wants to see the Google image URL. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. New chat, GPT-4. Let's see. So we'll take a picture of these beautiful Converse All-Stars laced in a spiderweb formation, which we just learned about. And prosím vás, mohli byste jít do spálně? Prosím, mám tu 900 ľudí. Ďakujem. Okay, so let's try this out. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'll just paste this, okay? Let's try that first. But as a text-based AI, I cannot view or analyze images directly. However, if you provide a description of the image or have any questions related to it, I would be more than happy to help. Okay, so it doesn't work. What is in this image? And I'll tell you a little secret here, and that is that GPT 3.5 would have told you, oh, it's all like you see a picture of a shoe being laced in a spider web of, like form, you know? And the way it does that is it looks at the URL itself. By the way, this, that little fact I got from Chris's channel, all about AI. He did a little like ChatGPT Mythbusters video where he busted some of the myths and he essentially revealed this. I thought that was quite interesting to see. Anyway, so it tells you it cannot view images. As I said, they mentioned this in the live stream and in the blog post. The image, the vision model is still in preview. It's in preview, so it's not accessible. It might not even be accessible through the API, I believe. Okay, let's see. Slovak, aha, yes indeed. Hey, rodičia sú zo Slovenska. Sorry for that, for anybody that didn't understand. Either way, let's have a look. Any further competitive coding questions? That's interesting. I mean, we could just go to something like Code Wars and use some of those, right? Writing Python code. I would like to do something that is relevant for as many people as possible here, which probably is not specific coding issues. Let's try a fun one. Okay, 3.5 couldn't spit bars. I tried to get it to mimic J.Cole so many times, no success. I love it. Okay, So look, let's do a little to-do list here, okay? I'll write this down so we don't get lost. First of all, we're gonna look at, I really want to look at song generation. So J.Cole style song. That's one we're gonna do. What we're gonna do urgently here is we're gonna look at the length, right? Because they changed that. And we're gonna look at what can it output. And we're gonna look at what can it summarize. So that's gonna be another one. That's gonna be the first thing we look at here next, okay? And then, can you put pictures in chat? Yet again, no. Feel free, for anybody coming in, feel free to look at the first 3 minutes of the stream. First minute was just a warm-up, but then minute 1 to 4, I summarized everything that the presentation was about, that the blog articles communicate, everything, okay? So we're gonna try the length capabilities, and then we're gonna have some fun with song generation, okay? All right, so let's begin. So as I said, this is the entire blog article that was published, and we're gonna take around half of it. So right here, and we're gonna ask ChatGPT to summarize it. GPT-4. So if we have a look, this 2,100 words, right? Let's start with GPT 3.5. See if we can do that. Boom. It can. Nice. Very neat. So I can already tell you, I feel like the length changes happened with the API, not with this web interface. So that's going to be developers only feature. They really increased the amount of tokens you can feed it and you can get from it. Okay, I like the... Okay, let's finish here. There's so many ideas floating around. I need to stay on track. But I like the idea of pasting the images. Copy. We're going to try that too. If you have good ideas, guys, feel free to post them. I'm going to write them on my list, and we're going to try everything one by one. ChatGPT-4 is a big disappointment. Oof. I would not agree. On creativity and how precisely it listens to your input, kills it. What we've seen in the stream up until now, incredible. Okay, so this worked. What happens if I give the same prompt to GPT-4? Boom. Oh, it knows about GPT-4. This is a nice... Wow, this is a nice surprise. So they did update it with info on GPT-4 at least, because it was really frustrating when the GPT 3.5 API came out that they didn't update ChatGPT on how, on how to troubleshoot things or how to implement it. It didn't even know it existed. It only knew about the DaVinci API, GPT-3 API. So that's refreshing. It's good. They updated some data in their model. This was not here a day ago. Let's see what this does. It's kind of the same thing, huh? Okay, let's see. GPT. So this is a summary of the blog article. So let's read that together. How about that? I think this could be valuable to everybody here, because this is really technical and it goes into a lot of detail. But this is a summary of the first half. OpenAI has developed GPT-4, a large multimodal model that accepts images and text inputs. That's what this means. It doesn't just take text, it also takes images. That's what this means. And produces text outputs. Yes, as you can see here. While not as capable as humans in many real-world scenarios, it exhibits human-level performance on various professional and academic benchmarks. GPT-4 outperforms GPT 3.5, its predecessor, and excels at more complex tasks. That's what we're trying to show you here. GPT-4's text input capability is being released via ChatGPT and the API. So we're doing this right now, right? This is the web interface. There's the API too. With image input capability being prepared for wider availability. So this is really in early preview, as I said, right now. ChatGPT-4's training process was more stable than previous versions, and OpenAI has rebuilt its deep learning stack, co-designing a supercomputer with Azure. The model shows improved results in factuality, steerability, we really saw the steerability, right? It really listens to our inputs. And if it didn't, it realized that and it told us. We really saw a difference in this. And refusing to go outside guardrails. So yeah, the guardrails are higher now. I guess this is gonna, in other words, they killed Dan. RIP Dan. GPT-4 can accept text and image inputs, demonstrating similar capabilities as text-only inputs. It also exhibits improved performance in multiple languages. All right, this is an interesting one I didn't know. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's being used. These are the use cases. Very interesting. I don't see a real difference here. Let's limit test it though. Let's limit test it. So let's go ahead and now this time around, let's copy more than half. Let's actually go ahead and copy maybe like 3,000 words and see if it can handle it. But I don't think there's a change here. I just want to limit test it. Ah, Neo Nomad, you always use theater instead of Dan. Could you enlighten us on what that is? I haven't heard of theater yet. Sounds interesting. So let's see, GPT-4, summarize this. Okay, it's too long. So the limit is somewhere in between what we just did and 2,100 words. Ah, okay, so 2,600 words seems to be too long. Okay. Interesting, so let's do a little less. Let's see if 2,500 is the cutoff, and then let's test that with ChatGPT too. Yeah. Write a rap song about the YouTube channel. Okay, I like it. We'll do that. In the style of J.Cole. We'll do that. Okay, so this is 2,300 words. So let's do new chat, GPT-4, summarize this. Boom. Too long. Interesting. Can ChatGPT 3.5 do this? I don't think so. So through the web interface, it seems identical. Yeah, too long. So if so it seems like the summarization capabilities and the length limitations on the input are identical with GPT 3.5. The difference there is going to be through the API. You're going to need to use the programming interface, which you can learn no matter how much of a beginner you are. I created a 14-minute video that holds your hand A to Z. Go check it out. It's on my channel. Really, I put a lot of work into making it as simple and beginner friendly as possible. If you've never coded and you want to get the maximum out of GPT-4, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Apply for early access, and yeah, you can watch my video here. Yeah, so a little self-promotion right there, but it's a really valuable video. I want you guys to start coding with it. Okay, so we looked at the length capabilities. Next up, let's look at this little suggestion of copying an image. So we have the image of this shoe. And let's see. I can already tell you, this is not going to work, but we can test it. I thought it was an interesting idea. You know, paste. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. If I just post a link, it doesn't do nothing. Okay, so this doesn't work. All right. Can we see some ABAP coding? Not familiar with that. I'm just a Python intermediate. But maybe you can elaborate and we can try. I'm not familiar with what that is. Gamers Gold, what did he ask? Yeah, the chat is moving super fast. I'm trying to focus on the task at hand here. Is there still a cutoff for 2021? Yes. Yes, there is. We looked at this earlier in the stream, like 5 minutes ago. The cutoff is September 2021. Yes, there's still a cutoff. Sorry, dude. There's just so many messages and I'm trying to do something here, you know? Build a Discord bot and then import image. Yeah, that would work. That would work. But for that, we need access to the API. I hope I get it soon. Okay, so let's do the song thing. Let's do the song thing. Is ChatGPT-4 make us jobless? If the answer had to be one word, it's more of a yes than a no, I guess. I don't know. I have a video coming out on how to prepare for that. Yeah. Either way, let's focus on what it can do for you, not against you. That's what this channel is about. Let's build your AI advantage here. Write me a song about my YouTube channel named AI Advantage in the style of J.Cole. Okay. Let's see what it does here. It's supposed to be more creative, right? And it is, as we've seen before. A filter exploit from GPT-4. Sure, feel free to post it. Maybe we can try that. I'll have a look at it. Then it works in GPT-4. Yeah, guys, if you have Dan at hand, I'm happy to do it. Reddit is down. I haven't used it in a while. We could test that too. So is it going to be public or only plus? It's only plus. You need ChatGPT Plus to access GPT-4 through the web interface right now. Sorry. But that's why I'm here, right? I'm showing you all these use cases. Feel free to show me some prompts that you want to compare. We can do that. Okay, this is pretty cool. So maybe, you know, are we gonna do the good old, you know, AI advantage rap here? We did this on one of the first live streams. You guys love this. I don't know. Maybe not. Do you guys want to like vocalize this? Maybe it would be a fun thing. Because it wasn't possible before, right? Let's see. Okay, that's good. And then, okay, so we have a song about my YouTube channel in the style of J.Cole. Oh wow, this actually, as a avid J.Cole listener myself, I approve. Yo, gather around, listen up. I got a story to tell. That sounds very J.Cole-esque. About a channel on the rise, AI advantage. You'll dwell. Holy shit, this is really cool. Wow, the great idea. Great idea. Interesting. So let's do this. Let's do the full thing. So F it. Let's do it. AI generated raps, right? So I guess it could J.Cole. What I want is I want to do it manually. I just want to do text to speech. So if you guys didn't know, I featured this on the newsletter like early on in the newsletter's history. Let's see, rappers. And then you can go in here and you can do like Cole. J.Cole. There you go. This is happening. This is happening. All right, so we're going to do the full thing. We're going to find a J.Cole-like beat. We're going to get the GPT-4 output. And guess what? It's just... Okay, I could ask it to remove these titles, but I think it's faster if we just do it manually. Right? We're just going to do this, because we don't want to hear that in the track, right? But this is a way to like create tracks, I guess. Just copy this. By the way, guys, pro tip. If you... Okay, so I'm spilling the beans right here. This is also going to be in the course. There's going to be a bunch of little tips like this. But whenever you copy something from ChatGPT, prepare to have your minds blown. Whenever you copy it and you paste it somewhere, I even got this question multiple times in the comment sections. I found a very simple solution. So when you paste it, it looks like this, right? It has the formatting attached to it. And yeah, you could go ahead and remove it, but then you kind of have to manually find what the formatting is. So you change the font, you change the size, you change the background. It's a mess and it takes time. Let me show you a better way. There's this shortcut, right? Is it? That's it right there. So on Mac, it's Command-Shift-Option-V, right? Do you guys know this? Did you guys notice? Well, let's do a quick little poll here. Hey, the power of live. Let's do a quick little poll. I'm curious if you guys knew this. So the question is, did you know the shortcut? Branded Visions just donated $1. I suppose he did not notice. Did you know the Command plus Shift plus Option plus V shortcut. Yes, no. Vote. Did you guys know this? It also works for Windows, by the way. I don't know the shortcut by heart for Windows, but just Google it. You knew it. Okay, that's amazing. I'm glad. I'm glad you did. 57% didn't know it. So there you go. It's super convenient because whenever you copy it into like an email client or something, or wherever, yeah, you can get it looking like this with that simple shortcut, right? Instead of this. Super convenient. Yeah, hope that helps. Anyway, let's close this. And let's get back to producing our track here. So UberDuck, J.Cole, Command-Shift, Option V. I don't think it makes a difference here, but anyway. Synthesize. Okay, and then we go to YouTube. And we're gonna be like J.Cole style beat. And I'm actually gonna add copyright free because this is a clean stream. And yeah, while this generates, I think I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run ads once. This is the first time in the entire stream. And while, oh, and by the way, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Blitzfan. Somehow after I jailbroke it, my ChatGPT knew exactly when a 2022 movie was released. Wasn't it hallucinating though, Blitzfan? I know a lot of times it pretends like it knows everything, but yeah. So for Windows, it's, there you go, Control-Shift-V. So I'm gonna run a quick ad for the first time in the stream and prepare everything meanwhile. So, okay, we have a J.Cole style beat right here. Let's see. And we're gonna put this together. Maybe, I don't know, the world's first song generated by ChatGPT-4. Probably not, but maybe. The world's first song on YouTube generated by ChatGPT-4. Okay, so this looks like it's ready. Oh no, but I copied in the text that had the titles in it, huh? Okay, let's do this one more time. Okay. Let's synthesize this one more time. And let's sample the beat, meanwhile. Does this sound like a J.Cole type beat to you? Yeah, it does. Sounds quite good. So this is where we want to come in, right? Somewhere around here. Not ready yet.
Yeah, they got it bumping.
Okay. Okay. That does sound like a J.Cole type beat. So let's see. I think the levels are looking good. I'm just gonna go ahead and like mute myself for a bit and let's do this, okay? Yeah, I believe everybody's back from the ads, right? Just that, like, cool. So yeah, this is I love J.Cole, man. It's just, he's deep, he's lyrical, he's everything I like. Okay. So let's try this. J.Cole song generated by GPT-4, right? We created the lyrics with GPT-4. Afterwards, we can compare it to GPT 3.5, but yeah, as many of you pointed out in the chat, it wasn't nearly as good as doing this before. So let's do it.
You gather round, listen up, I got a story to tell about a channel on the rise and advantage you will dwell in a world of ones and zeros of earth taking flight. Journey through the digital realm in the middle of the night. No, let me introduce you to this vision that's so bold, breaking boundaries, define limits with stories untold, merging intellect and intuition like joining is priming. Artificial minds and human hearts combined in every rhyming charts. Advantage, we were here to break the mold. Stepping into the future with stories to be told. We hear the voice of the people, the truth and the code. Hey, advantage, we the fire and the cold. Verse 2, in this age of information, everything changing so quick. Need a guy to navigate through man, it's so hard to pick. But a advantage is that beacon in a world full of strife. Shedding light on the mysteries, man has the purpose of life. Data-driven revelations, breaking barriers in a flash. We were the bridge between the past and the future, man, we smash. Analyses and transit patterns, uncovering the truth, we read the key. Hey, advantage, step into our world and you will see. Bridge, in the style of J.Cole, we spit fire with break free. With the A advantage, the best of both worlds, you will see. Empowering the masses with knowledge and style we weave. The tapestry of tomorrow with the tools we believe. Choice, A advantage, we here to breathe the moment. Stepping into the future with stories to be told. We hear the voice of the people, the truth and the code. A advantage, we the fire and the cold. Outro, so come and join us on this journey to worlds so vast. Exploring the limits of our minds through the digital broadcast. With the advantage, together we arise, we'll thrive as we build the future hand in hand and truly come alive.
It was perfect timing too. How is this so good? How is this so good? What did we just witness here? It's over. I don't know what to say, guys. Seriously, I usually talk a lot. This was a little too good for comfort. I'm not even kidding. My heart is kind of, you know, pumping right now. It's, I don't know, this got me a little emotional here. Holy moly. What a song, huh? Can I have that as an MP3? Yeah, maybe we can just clip it and, you know, the AI Advantage anthem. I think we should do more. I think we should do more. That was incredibly okay. I want to do another. I want to do another J.Cole. All the copying images and stuff I'm excited about. We can't test that, but we can test the creative capabilities of this thing. But this was just so good. Okay, what do you guys wanna? Thomas, thank you so much for the Swiss francs. Much appreciated. Awesome musical and technical achievement. Love it. Yeah, let's do more. You're kidding me? What else am I gonna do? This is, wow. This is so exciting. Okay, so again, just a quick tutorial on how to do it yourself. Like you can get UberDuck. I think I have the paid plan here. It's like $8 or something, or $10. That unlocks all the rappers in here. Look, if you look in here, we have Eminem. We have, you know, a lot of them. It's just, I personally, I love Snoop, I love J.Cole, I love Tyler. Maybe we should do something by Tyler. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's do the same thing, but with Tyler, the creator. Okay, I want to see that. Write me a song about my YouTube channel named AI Advantage in the style of Tyler and switch this to GPT-4. Let's just try different artists. This was strong. Eduardo, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Wow. Daniel. Yeah, I appreciate that. Dude, you guys are too nice. 21 Savage? Yeah, you're just spamming. We can do that too. I'm still in shock here. So, I don't know. Guys, let's do this. We're going to do Tyler, the creator, just because I want to do that. But then, you know, post the rapper we want to do next. We're going to write raps with GPT-4, and then we're going to create songs out of it. Yeah. What website? So this is ChatGPT, this is UberDuck, and this is just YouTube for copyright-free beats. This was incredibly good. Branded Visions, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Always makes me smile. Thank you for the donation. 21 Savage. You guys want 21 Savage, huh? Eminem. Let's just do short Tyler here. So maybe not the whole thing, but yo, let's do the up until the chorus, okay? I want to see how it does Tyler. See, I'm lagging a little bit. Okay. Marcellus, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. So I see a lot of 21 Savage in here. I see a lot of Eminem in there. I think we're going to do Eminem. Tupac is a good one too. Just post what you guys want to hear and we're going to do that next, okay? So... But first, we're going to do a little bit of Tyler. Just because we can. And then all we got to do is delete this. Synthesize. And then... we're going to try this. I think Eminem is dominating here in chat. We're going to do Eminem next time. Eminem in Spanish. Be kind of funny. I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately. Un poco. Me hablo un poco. See? That's all I got. Okay. Let's sample. Let's see if this beat is any good. Please don't spam Lo-Fi Guy. It's enough to post it once. Otherwise, we'll have to moderate this a little bit. Okay, this is perfect. This is exactly his style. Let's do Tyler, the Creator here. Is it ready? Seems like it. Okay. Let's do this.
Yo, welcome to the world of advantage, where the algorithms go to rule the later seven the planet. I'm talking neural networks, deep learning and dancing. My challenge so fire, intelligence enhancing. Down my mental, but the griefer in the boat, laying down the beat. We taking over YouTube one click at a time. Kill the journey, we'll be climbing up the ladder. So I'm advantage, me the feature, no static. Expanding your monkey, we will never kill dry. Tyrus beats etc. My lyrics are erratic. We are a jewel that you get to know it's charismatic.
Not bad. Honestly, I was more impressed with the GPT-4 output here than I was with the voice generation here. Apparently, this voice generator is not so great. Okay, so next up, Eminem, huh? Let's do Eminem. Of course. Let's do freestyle Eminem. Hell yeah. Okay, so same prompt. New chat. GPT-4. My YouTube channel in the style of Eminem. Let's actually do a freestyle Eminem. No, be more precise. Yeah, it's accurate and it's his voice. Yeah. It's just more distortion on there, yeah. Yeah, man. Good to see you here, Daniel. Thanks for joining. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be the next one. Meanwhile, we can look for Eminem style beat. This is incredible. I'm still blown away by that J.Cole part. Guys. Wow, wait a minute, but with this getting so good. Wait a minute, I just realized there's gonna be post-mortem albums, unofficial post-mortem albums generated by AI. People are gonna use the increased creativity of GPT-4. I'm calling it right here. They're gonna use this to generate text that is legitimately like their favorite artist that might not be alive anymore. And they're gonna use tools like this to generate the audio. And not just that. They're gonna take this and they're gonna generate 100 copies, 200 synthesized copies of this track, and then they're gonna slice it up, right? They're gonna use the best parts. And then there's gonna be one really high quality rap like this. And they're gonna put it over a beat and you're gonna get albums. If you're into music production, what an opportunity right now, huh? Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I could, you're right. I should have told it, no headings. But you know what? It's gonna take us 10 seconds. So, okay, so yeah, glad to see on the poll that 71% of the people didn't know that shortcut that removes the formatting. Happy to hear that. So we're gonna do another ad while I prepare this, while I prepare the beat, and then we'll be right back with Eminem. Oh, this is amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so let's see. Chorus, out, verse, out, bridge. I don't even want to review the lyrics. I kind of wanted it to surprise me. Okay, so let's do this. Then we go in here. Synthesize. All right, Eminem style beat. I think we did this once before, huh? And then here, let's also go with freestyle. Yeah, just go with this one. I remember this one. This is a good one. Yeah, guys, this is insane. Okay, so GPT-4, Eminem. Let's do a test run and then use the voice in our second try. See how this sounds. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, because of ChatGPT, it was up here. I think over here it's better. Okay, this sounds perfect, but it hits around. Around 20. Okay, good to know. Okay, ready to go? Yeah. Guys, boost the audio, please. No problem, no problem. Maybe in here. This looks decent. I think we're gonna go in here. Okay. All right, let's do this. Generated, Eminem freestyle. Okay, so for anybody just tuning in, this is GPT-4, more creative than ChatGPT released. There's a summary of all the news right at the beginning of this live stream. Watch the first 4 minutes and then return back to here. You can hear about all the new features. Now we're testing it. So here, write me a song about my YouTube channel named AI Advantage in the style of freestyle Eminem. And it's just way better at being creative. So it gets these styles right just more often. And it also, what I noticed is that it's better in almost any way, shape, or form that kind of matters here. So yeah, for me, it's gonna be exclusively ChatGPT-4 from here on out. It's only available if you have the plus, for anybody asking. All right, so let's do this. ChatGPT-4 featuring Eminem.
You got around. I'm out to spit some fire about a channel that'll never tire the advantage, taking you higher. Education and entertainment we inspire to content to take the internet. The take the nature better than that, like take the then that's a that's
Okay, we'll do a quick reset on this one. The freestyle voice didn't seem to work too well. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna pick just, you know, Eminem, all eras. I guess this one would have a bigger data set to work from. I'm gonna say synthesize and we're gonna try again. That was not great. The J.Cole worked so well. Yeah, it was quite bad. It kind of got stuck, huh? But hey, This looks better. So let's just do a quick sample.
And entertaining, we inspire. Usual phenomenon rise into the top. With our knowledge, we ain't gonna flop.
That's not bad. Okay, let's see. The J.Cole was really, oh, was perfect. Okay, let's see. Let's try. Let's see. This one sounded a little better. Yeah, J.Cole was. Okay, let's go.
Gather round, I'm about to spit some fire about the channel. They'll never tire. Ditch tacking you higher education and entertainment. We inspire. Usual phenomenon rise into the top. With our knowledge, we ain't gonna flop. Imitating flow, you're gonna ball. To tell you about the channel that'll end your soul. Artificial intelligence is the game, breaking down the concepts. And no same machine learning, deep learning. We got it all. Subscribe now and we will answer the call.
Our advantage, we are here to educate. Freaking Mary who's breathing on our face. Good in any style, we're gonna captivate. Our advantage, you we dummy.
Now let me break it down for you real quick. Is the future won't be so thick. We got tutorials, demos, and interviews. All the info, we'll bring it to you.
Get 3-0 pain on when you can learn the next level tech. You, it's never boring. The channel's so dope, you be up all night watching our vids, getting your insight. From neural networks to algorithms, all corners sharp like a razor's precision. We are breaking it down, helping you understand the advantage, baby. That's our brand.
All right. So look, I would say the lyrics here are like a 10 out of 10. This is excellent. The voice synthesis, not so much. What do you guys think? Should we do another J.Cole maybe? Or do you guys have other use cases? But I just think this is just too good. Maybe we should do another J.Cole. Maybe we should do another J.Cole just because the voice is so good there. Or let's do Snoop. Snoop Dogg is really good too. Okay, let's do Snoop. And this is going to be the last one here, okay? If you guys have further suggestions, feel free to post them in the chat now. We can test the differences between ChatGPT and this. So just good old Snoop Dogg here. Oh, I forgot to tell it without the... forgot to tell it. Oh, but this is... Okay, we can do it again because this is plain old ChatGPT. Not without... I guess that... Ugh. That didn't work. Wasn't precise enough. How would you call these? I'm not sure how to refer to these. Oh, wait, it's working. Let's see. So, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, let's do Snoop Dogg. Snoop Lion. Yeah, man. Remember that. Snoop Lion. Snoop with a chorus in another language. I'm not sure if... I don't think UberDuck would be good at synthesizing another language. This is not... Okay, Snoop Dogg without the chorus and verse, etc. I guess this should work. It's kind of messy, but it works. Yeah. Huh? Why every rap starts with "Yo, gather up"? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, but Snoop Dogg is gonna be good. So get ready. Get your drinks, you guys. Clone your own voice and turn yourself into a rapper. I'm not sure. It could get the cadence right. They're called bars. Yes, that's it. That's it. My man. Mind's Quest. Thanks. Yeah, with the prompt tag, yeah, it's Command-Shift-Option-V to post without formatting. There you go. Improving your day. Your life. One shortcut at a time. Okay, so let's do this. Synthesize. Perfect. And now we need a Snoop style beat. Let's do. This was my favorite album by him. So it's just yeah, just flows too well. So, okay, are these copyright free though? We don't want to break any rules out here. Of Shrek rapping? That's an interesting one. So let's see. This is a free beat, 17k views. Let's see. Let's listen in. That would be kind of cool. A Shrek styled. Yeah. Okay.
Easy kill the track, nigga.
I don't know. This, I'm sorry, but this sounds like lower quality. Let's just do Snoop Dogg. Sounds like a lower quality doggy style. Yeah, we'll do the Shrek rap next. All right, deal. Okay, let's just use this. Is this ready to go? Let's just try, huh? See if we can time it right away. Let's do this. Yeah, it could do voiceovers. But for voiceovers, what you want to use is 11 Labs. They're the best right now for text to voice. Let's go.
You gather round, let me tell you a story. Matter you channel, taking you to our glory. It's called Advantage, a one-stop destination. For all things artificial, a new age sensation. Tech talk and applications, breaking down the barriers. Advantage got you covered, no need to be scary. Machine learning, deep learning, algorithms like a boss. Subscribe and hit the bell, well, won't be at a loss. So come on, let's ride the our way. With Advantage, we be learning to be brave. Snoop Dogg style, we keep it cool and smooth. Get you our groove on, let's make that winning move. Now it's changing the game, revolutionizing the scene. But Advantage breaks it down, so you'll know what I mean. From beginner to pro, we got content for all. Tutorials, interviews, you won't be hitting the wall. Innovation and creation, it's a whole new world. But with Advantage, you ain't got a map and phone. No time to waste, hit the subscribe and join the crew. Together we'll explode, there's so much to do. As we roll on, let's learn and grow. With Advantage, there's no way to what we know. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. With Advantage, it's a journey we're destined to win.
Not bad. Good voice, still too loud? The whole thing? Alright. Yeah, space between AI. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Let's just try that. Yeah, man. You're spot on. Let's just synthesize this word and see what we get.
Advantage, Advantage, Advantage.
No, okay. So I think let's round out the day by doing the same thing, but with Shrek. Okay, and now the question. Who I forgot to remove the bars again. Okay. Who is gonna, yo, it's Shrek in the swamp, spitting fire like a champ. Gather round as I tell you all about the AI revamp. Not bad. Donkey, my homie, by my side, never slack. He got a question about AI. He's got my back. Okay, let's see, can we do Shrek here? How would we look for that? Animated, film and animation, maybe. Shrek. Oh, nice. So there's 3 of them. We could do the fairy godmother. God damn, that's pretty cool. Okay. Mike Myers. Michael, I don't know which one to pick here. Because, I don't know. Any recommendations, you guys? We'll do Shrek here. It's okay, so Shrek. It's gonna rap for us here. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete these. Whatever. The alphabet song. That's a good... Guys, you are on fire today. You are on fire. Okay, all right. Let's do this. So let's get to UberDuck, post this, and yeah, whatever, you know, we'll just do this manually. It's fast enough. And actually with the AI, I guess we could have included this in the prompt. We're just gonna do it manually. I know it's not gonna be perfect, but I think it made it a little better. It wasn't perfect. So we do this. But what beats do we put Shrek on, huh? I mean, it's kind of a challenge. One more. All right. Okay, so Shrek, Chris Farley, right? What did you guys say? Mike? You guys want Mike? Mike Myers is the original Shrek. Okay, thank you for that. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for, this image. All right. Synthesize. Prompt for AI image generators. If you go to my newsletter archive, I believe in the 3rd newsletter, I outlined a ChatGPT prompt for AI image generators. You can just copy it from there. It's completely free on my website. Okay. Is there a Shrek rap instrumental? What do I look for, guys? With a Shrek style beat? It's not a thing. What? Shrek type beat? Are you kidding me? Fairy tale. This is free. Let's do this one. This exists. Okay. Yeah, guys, before we do this, okay, hit that like button. Please. It really helps the channel. If you appreciate this content, free entertainment, you know, if you appreciate that, hit that like button for me. Let's get this sucker to 500 likes. If we hit 500 likes, we'll get going on the Shrek style beat. I mean, guys, which other YouTuber is out here at midnight in his local time generating Shrek style raps? Well, I would appreciate your like. I'm hungry as hell. I haven't eaten in like a while. So yeah, just hit that like button and we'll get right to it. Let's see how did this go.
You, it's Shrek in the swamp, spitting the fire like a champ. Gather around as I tell little about.
Shrek had one or two drinks too much, but okay, all right. Okay, thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. We did it. 503. Guys, you're the best. You're the best. Thank you. Sincere thank you, honestly. I love doing this stuff. So, let's run it. Let's do it. This is not gonna fit. Let's do it anyway.
It's Shrek in the swamp, spitting the fire like a champ. Gather around as I tell little about the revamp. Artificial intelligence growing like a weed. The tech is moving faster. It's progress at breakneck speed. Donkey, tell me, on my side, never slack. We got a question about he's got my back. He asks, Shrek, how's it work? It's an air here. I tell him, Donkey, lend your ears. It's a new frontier. I'm talking over.
Good.
It's the future. No doubt. Making a life easier. That's what it's all about. From the swamp to the city. The impact's worldwide. Artificial intelligence. Don't need to run and hide. Donkey, he's curious. A smart little fowl.
Yes! Can I be good? Or will it leave a smell? I tell him, it's a tool. My friend, throw Band-Aid, but in the wrong hands. Yeah, the damage can be made. So, Shrek, Donkey says, what's the deal with the pace? I reply, Donkey, it's a race. Keep up or be erased. Innovations every day. The ladies take the lead, but we got to be careful. We don't want a world of greed. From the swamp, we see the world changing fast. We're looking at the good vibes last. Ours progression at breakneck speed, but with Donkey and me. There's no need to concede. I'm hacking over. It's the future. No doubt. Knocking a life is here. That's what it's all about. From the swamp to the city, the impact's worldwide. Artificial intelligence. No need to run and hide. So Donkey and I, we watch the world transform. The AI revolution, it's like a tech storm, but we know deep down, and then it's up to us to use this power wisely. No need to make a fuss. Together we stand. And the swamp, our home sweet home. We navigate the future, no matter where we roam. Eyes progressing at breakneck speed, but with Donkey and me, there's no need to concede.
AI is progressing at breakneck speed, but with Donkey and me, there's no need to concede. No better way to close this out, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this stream. J.Cole, hands down, was the best part. That, like, goosebumps. That was incredible. Thank you so much for joining this stream. We explored ChatGPT. If you just tuned in recently, you can go back to the beginning, get an overview of everything that it now includes. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. This was an amazing session. I loved having you guys here. We do this every Monday at 7 p.m. Central European time. I think now, like, there's daylight saving, so I don't know, 7 p.m. Central European time. I believe that's 2 p.m. Eastern time now. Every Monday we do a live stream and we explore different aspects of ChatGPT. So if you enjoyed this, tune in next Monday. This was an emergency stream. There's so much new content coming, guys. There's a video on how to create shorts coming tomorrow. Shorts with ChatGPT. There's a video on how to write ebooks with ChatGPT coming soon. We're developing on one, we're editing one on how to protect your jobs from ChatGPT. And yeah, we'll be covering all the most interesting news stories. We're out here testing. It's beginner friendly. We have the advanced stuff too. There's a free newsletter you can get. There's a free ebook you can get. There's a paid ebook that contains 4 times the content of the free ebook. And last but not least, we're developing this course that I'm super proud of already. Although I'm just in the process of recording it. It's gonna be a prompt engineering masterclass. More updates on this channel, more updates via the newsletter. At this point, just thank you so much for joining me. This was wonderful. I had a blast. And yeah, this is me logging off after 2 hours of GPT-4 exploration. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you at the latest every Monday at 7 p.m. Central European time, where we do streams just like this. All right, see you guys.